are you for real? Don't disregard me. I know that you are still awake. Pick it up.
Janice, do you not realize what time it is?
Of course I do.
I'll take a guess. You do intend to spend 3 days at my place? Martin also informed me of this, but the response is no.
Come on, I have nowhere to go because I missed the last train. Do you want me to sleep outside?
You were drinking alcohol, right? Why don't you take action since you're an adult now?
Do you not worry about me? You're my in-law's sister. We are a family.
Take responsibility for your own deeds. Come get me in 40 minutes. Stay for 3 days at my house? Are you serious? You're very selfish. I can't go since I have a conference early tomorrow, okay?
My brother asked you to come get me, didn't he?
Yes.
So why aren't you listening to him? A command has been given.
No means no.
But you're the wife of my brother, right? Why not listen to him?
Yes, I have heard that phrase 1,000,000 times already.
You should listen to me again this time.
Please don't use us for your own advantage. We won't always be able to help you. Don't believe that the world revolves around you because we also have lives of our own.
Well, all I'm trying to say is listen to what my brother says.
But are those not your favors?
Whatever. And what's up with that? Because he told me you don't listen to him?
Really?
It appears that you never prepare the food he likes.
That's because I don't have time because we both work. On the day of the meal, I simply pop it into the microwave after preparing it the day before. In addition, his appetite changes minute by minute.
At least he expresses his want to eat.
This was approximately 2 days ago. I went grocery shopping to get the ingredients after he informed me that he wanted to eat pasta. But on the way home, he changed his mind and decided on steak instead. Is this man serious? You know how frustrating it is.
Well, shouldn't the wife take action about this?
Can you manage this, Janice?
Yes, since it's my husband. You lack love and you don't put in enough effort.
Love?
I mean, wouldn't you do anything to please your husband if you loved him? Perfect illustration. You cut his allowance, I've heard. Are you serious? Do you really believe that will make him happy?
You are aware of this. Could you just keep your mouth shut about this as we have our own situation?
I'm really sorry about my brother. So, listen to your husband and come get me so I can stay at your house if you don't want a divorce.
I mean, really, how many times do I have to tell you no?
Well, if you didn't listen to him, he might divorce you.
By your favor, do you mean? Nevertheless, please let me go to bed tonight since I must wake up early tomorrow. Find somewhere to stay for tonight. There should be modals around.
My brother will hear about this from me.
Lauren! About yesterday, are you serious? Janice paid extra money and slept at a motel. You had better give her the accommodation cost.
Why would doing that be necessary? She was drinking when she missed the final train, thus that's her fault.
Why don't you show any concern for my family and me? For the sake of God, listen to what I have to say. Be thankful that I got married to you.
Martin, you seem to be having a problem recently. That is something you never said before we were married.
Do you recall this morning? You weren't there when I left for work.
Did I not tell you that I had to leave early since I had a conference early in the morning? I made you breakfast, though.
Do you consider waffles and cold-ass soup to be breakfast? Are you serious?
There is a device known as the microwave. To heat it up, I left you a message. Did you not notice?
Excuse me? The wife should be serving me a hot breakfast, isn't that right?
You think you're the boss or something? You look like a toddler that can't do anything.
What? A toddler? Excuse me? All right, you know what? I'll say it again. You should be grateful that I married you and even made money for you.
What? Do you want me to say thank you to you?
You're not understanding, are you? Of course. You would still be single if you hadn't married me.
Whoa. Are you for real?
I might divorce you if you don't start acting like a wife.
Let me ask you, what does it mean to you to be a wife?
Not handle my salary, not go to bed before me, and not leave the house without making breakfast. Being respectful of my family, and, most importantly, a person who will listen to me.
Oh, so you're saying you're going to divorce me if I don't listen to your ridiculous arguments?
Precisely.
Whoa, what's wrong with you?
The husband should be the boss of the household, as is conventional sense. That was even mentioned by my sister. She advised you to respect me and pay attention to what I have to say.
That's what Janice thinks, right?
She helped me understand that I am the boss of the household.
Are you really not going to change your opinion on this?
Nope. It makes sense.
Have you asked anyone else about this?
When I asked my boss, he gave me the exact same statement as Janice.
I am sorry, but did your boss get divorced last year?
Yes, and the explanation was that he didn't need a woman who didn't listen to him. Do you have the same intentions as to divorce me? Since it appears that you don't want to, we can file for divorce whenever you'd like.
All right, I'll give it some thought. I have to leave since I have an important conference soon.
Having a more important thing than myself? Wow. Just wow.
Hi, Lauren. I heard you divorced Martin. This is what would happen. I warned you if you disregarded him.
I just didn't want a husband like him.
And what keeps you living there? Get the hell out. You divorced him.
Well, it's my dad's house.
What?
My dad. Martin's former father-in-law.
Hold on. What on earth are you talking about? My brother owns that house.
It isn't what he believes it is. This house was built and paid for by my dad. The house is under his name, and he lent it to me without charging me rent.
You mean rent-free?
Yes, given the size of the backyard house, we will cover the maintenance and service costs.
Wait, so he couldn't live there any longer? Is the reason he came to my house?
Indeed, he has nowhere to live. Since this house was never ours in the first place, he naturally lacks ownership and is exempt from property division laws.
Are you joking with me? So why did I teach my brother how to be such a jerk toward you?
What?
All I did was try to make that house mine, okay?
Oh, so you're to blame for his strange behavior that began after our marriage.
My intention was to cause you stress out, so you would eventually move out by having my brother do it. Next, I planned to present my friend to Martin and win his affection in order for us to be able to move out and live with her, giving me exclusive own of the house.
Have you ever considered the possibility that he will dump you if he does find a girlfriend?
I always win, so my dumb brother would never dump me out.
Whoa, you really seem to be really confident. Anyway, forget about it. This is not your house.
I got the plan for you two to be divorced, but I didn't get the house. It isn't fair. Give the house to me.
We're just strangers now that our divorce has been established, so I can't do that. Never get in touch with me again.
Don't think that I gave up.
What actions do you have planned, Janice?
What the hell is this? There's nowhere for me to come in.
What? Are you at the house? Get in? Are you for real? Do you remember that this is my dad's house?
I should have no trouble lending this house since you've been lending it for free all these times, am I right? Of course, if you'd like, I can offer you a free stay as my housekeeper.
Why should I have to live with you when we are complete strangers? Also, I'd rather die than be your housekeeper.
Shut your filthy mouth, Lauren. I was about to enter the house with my brother's spare key. Furthermore, are all of the shutters truly closed?
After moving, I replaced all the keys, which is why.
Moved? You? Where?
I felt that the house was too huge for me to live in after I divorced Martin, so I decided it would be best if I lent it to another renter who would take care of the property and pay the rent.
So who lives here?
No one. However, it's only a matter of time before someone moves in because I'm getting a good number of calls and applications.
So as of today, I will be living here.
Are you able to cover the rent?
How come I can't live for free? That is unfair.
You are not in the question if you wish to debate.
I really want to move to this house.
No, sorry. Visit a real estate website and look at someone else.
My brother has been living with me for the past 3 weeks, but he does nothing and doesn't want to leave the house. What the hell?
I'm assuming that since he was raised at home before getting married, your mother handled everything? He never assisted me with cooking or laundry, so I knew. Since we both work, he agreed to split the housework. I actually showed him how to do things, but I guess that didn't help.
How in the world did he get to be like this then?
This is how you made him. He wanted to help me at first because of you, but then he started giving me reasons why he didn't want to.
Whoa, he doesn't even have a job and doesn't even cover my dining expenses when we eat outside.
He told me not to quit my job since we both had to work, because we couldn't survive on his salary alone.
Is his pay not enough? Why? He has a long history of working with that company.
You didn't hear anything from him?
Hear what?
Oh, I see. His large ego probably kept him from telling you all. He worked for a company that had financial troubles 6 months ago, which meant that many employees needed to be let go. There was a sign-up list for those who should quit the company, and many people wrote his name, but he wasn't interested in quitting because the severance pay was good enough.
What?
He didn't talk to me about anything since, because of you, he now feels like the boss. He then made the decision to look for a low-paying job. I believe he makes slightly more than $1,000 per month.
Seriously? That's exactly the same as I am. I work as a temporary worker.
Sadly for him, he would have had more money to save and not have to pay rent if he hadn't been a jerk. Do you also know why I offered him an allowance? He did spend his entire salary one time before giving me the money for living expenses.
Finds it unbelievable that he doesn't work or take care of the house. He's meaningless.
It's you. You made him that way.
I had no idea it would turn out this way. I thought the house belonged to him.
Anyway, I'll block you now. Good luck with everything.
Wait a minute.
By the way, are you now in my dad's backyard? If you don't want me to report you to the police for trespassing, get out of his property right away. The cops will come to arrest you if you decide to come back, so don't even consider it. There will be security cameras starting tomorrow.
Trespassing? Police? I didn't intend to do this. I'm sorry.
Well then, that's all I had to say to you.
I'm going to leave now. Could you lend me a hand now? So that you can take back my brother. I'll give him your address. Can you two please remarry again? You know it's bad to be single at your age.
No thanks. Goodbye. When I informed my ex's parents about everything, they sincerely apologized and stopped giving her allowance each month. I also blocked Janice's number. Janice became so tired of my ex-husband acting like he was the boss that she moved out of the house. He's ruining the house, though, because he can't live alone and can't do anything. Janice appears to be calling her parents every day to plead for money. I'm not sure where she lives now.